Well, welcome along to a brand new era for Football Manager. It's Football Manager 2026. It's the console version. Yeah, we only play the console version on this channel. I switched from the PC version, a fair way through FM24 really. But yeah, it's a brand new era for Football Manager, and it's FM26 on the console. I did get the game this morning. I loaded it up and there was a 5.45 gig update as well as loading the game. Hiya Stephen, are you alright mate? Yeah, there was a 5.45 gig update, and then I've had a good few hours on it today. Hiya JR, you alright mate? Yeah, so I've had a few hours on it today, and this is a substitute head, to use a footballing term. Hiya Stevie, good luck. I've been playing for 2 hours, borderline unplayable. Hope you have a different experience. Yeah, we'll speak about that in a minute, Teddy. We'll speak about that in a minute. Like I say, this is a substitute head, to use a footballing analogy. The head that I was using before exploded, so I brought a substitute head in. It's very different, very, very different. And I Stuart, mate, are you okay? And I agree with Teddy. I wouldn't say it's borderline unplayable, but it is very, very glitchy. The game has crashed on me twice today, mainly in the tactics area. I actually got stuck in the tactics area and I couldn't get myself out of it, so basically I had to restart the PlayStation. And for your information, this is a brand new PlayStation. I've treated myself to a brand new PlayStation to play this new game on, so it's a new PlayStation, new controller, new everything. So any glitchiness, I have actually been very professional. I made some notes. So yeah, the update file was 5.45 gig. It's frozen twice. The game match engine is very, very blocky. It stutters a lot. The replays stutter a lot. And I can't find anywhere, and I'm sure there may be people here who might be able to help me, but I can't find anywhere to do rest days. My game crashed when in the tactics area. Only once though. Yeah, Stuart, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Mine was exactly the same, because I have played quite a bit this afternoon. I've done 2 or 3 hours on it just to try and IAJX, just to try and get myself familiar with it. And it crashed twice in the tactics area, but since then it's been okay. So whether it's going, because there's different routes you can get to things, aren't there? Quite a few things you can get to. So whether I went through a route that the game didn't like, I don't know. I mean, hiya Tyler, similar things about having issues running through, but I don't have it myself. That's interesting, that Tyler. That's very interesting. But like I say, everyone give the stream a like. Yeah, I forgot my baseball cap. I should have had my baseball cap on the wrong way around. Smash the likes up, people. Okay, let's shall we just let's jump in and let's see whether it plays a bit differently on. Well, I'm going to create a new manager. I've been playing today with one, and let's jump into the game and let's see what we think. So, one of the first criticisms I've got, and okay, I know this is me specific, but in FM24 I could create an avatar that, okay, it didn't look like me, but I felt it represented me, let's put it that way. An oldish chap with a plump face, and I'm a bit overweight and stuff like that. Given the fact that we brought the ladies into this, into the game now, which is fantastic, by the way, I feel the game's a bit ageist. Where's the avatar for the older chap? There isn't one. I'm struggling. So this is another thing as well. So right stick, I can scroll that. I can scroll it down. But then as soon as I move my left stick to try and select something, it jumps, which is really weird. So this is the one here that I think kind of, I mean, obviously I've got a jacket like that. Well, in fact, I've got a few. My wardrobe's full of them. Let's just have a look. I am mate from Serbia. Yeah, I think you've been in before, haven't you? You're a handsome fella. Of course I am. Of course I am. The avatar hair to be very limiting. I don't know about you, Stuart, but I mean, before, I mean, having said I've never played as Manchester City in Football Manager, I thought, you know what? It's a brand new game. I'm going to struggle a bit. Let's just go with Manchester City because at least I know the players. Half the team have got mohawks. It's a bit weird. Very popular tonight. Well, I hope so, Stuart. That's the aim of the game. Right. Okay. A young Gobby. Yeah. Okay. Let's do. Right. So that's priest. I think we go to body now, don't we? Okay. So I'm going to go for this one here, I think. Although that makes me look like a pie eater, doesn't it? Really. But then you never know. When we come to let's go to head. Right. Let's do. I'm struggling with this a little bit. Right. Face shape. Let's go face shape. Can we do face shape? No, we can't. Base, sculpt, face shape. What are we changing here? Am I changing anything? Is that working? That's not working. Face shape. I think that's bang on, mate. Looks like he's been in a terrible glue accident. Oh my God. Right. I'm struggling a bit here. I did this before as well. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's moving now. Right, let's go with that. Eyebrows, eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Let's go a mouth. And let's give me a can I have a normal mouth, please? Let's sculpt that. Oh my God, we could be here all night. Right, how do I do the skin details? Here we go. Right, can we have oh, well, that's not too bad, is it? What's this one like? No, not freckles. No, I'm not. Oh, like that. That's not too bad, is it, really? Ears, nose. Let's sort the nose out because my nose is not that thin. Let's go with that one. Oh, that's a bit better. Do we think? Let's let the kid out. Oh my God. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this really, because I mean, should we call? I don't like the mouth. I'm not happy with the mouth. What's that? Underbite, overbite. Overbite. That's doing absolutely nothing. What does that do? That's doing nothing either. That's doing nothing, that. Why is that doing nothing? The third Mitchell brother. Well, you know what? I mean, standing on the touchline, I could be the 12th man. I could be a bit intimidating. Right, let's just go with that. Right, attire. Let's have a look. What can we do here with this? Is it going to scroll? No, so it's decided not to scroll now. Let's go for the t-shirt look. I mean, I think that's not too bad, you know. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's all right. Can we have can we have a blue top? Because I quite like the colour blue. Colour. Shirt. Blue. There we go. You see, look at that. What a trendy chap. I quite like his shoes. His shoes are very nice. Right, I think we're going to confirm that. I quite like him. He looks a bit of a bruiser, but then, you know, on the touchline, you've got to be a bit intimidating, haven't you? Right, let's confirm that. Right, okay. I want to be addressed as. Right. I wonder what I should call myself. Let's go for Gobby Gaffer. Last name. I had to press that twice again then. Gaffer. We have a before and after. What's the one replica? Yeah. Right. Oh my God. I can see this is going to be a fun stream, this. Okay. Done. Gobby Gaffer. Yeah. Referred to me as he or him. Right. I was born on. Here we go. I'm going to shave a little bit off here because I don't want to be managing in my wheelchair, you know. It's right, so we'll go for December the 5th. The 5th? Does that work? Is that working? 5th of the 12th, 1962. Confirm. Has that worked? It's worked. Who we being, man? Hey, hold on a minute, JX. Hold on a minute. You can close the door on your way out. No, we're not. No, we're not, JX. I only did that as a bit of a tester because I thought the game's going to be difficult enough to learn. I don't want to be dealing with players who I've never heard of before. Although it was a bit, I mean, you'll not believe this, but I did a bit of a weird tactic. I know it's unlike me, but I did a bit of a weird tactic, and I couldn't fit Jeremy Doku into it because, well, the game just sees him as a winger, and so I corrected myself. Right, okay, Del, so I can't, obviously, that's... are you asking me there, do I do PC? No, I don't. I'm only doing the console version. So what I must say as well to qualify this, so when I started doing YouTube, I played, was it FM22 on the PC, and then we got into FM24, I think it was, or was it 23? And then I switched over to the console. I'm not doing the PC version of FM26 at all. I'm only doing the console version. I've watched a little bit of other people doing it, but I didn't want to prejudice my thoughts on it, so I've not watched too much. I just wanted to give this a fair shot. Right, okay. Foreign viewers now. The brand's widening, you're right. The brand is widening. The Gobby Gaffer brand. 55 views. You know, some weeks recently, I've only had 55 views at the end of the stream. 59 views. If anybody is in here and they're brand new in, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, because I'm trying to build the channel, and I only play the console version. I'm hoping, once I get my head round it, I'm hoping to do some tutorial videos as well to help new people, new starters. But you know what? We're all learners tonight. Well, I am. So let's just see whether I get stuck and I can ask for some help. Fingers crossed for Eredivisie save. What team am I going to manage? Right, okay, Jaden. So well, Jay did suggest Newcastle Women's for the live stream. Now, obviously, I'm chuffed to little mint balls that women's football, and I will be managing a women's team, and I may well do it on the live stream. I'm just a bit kind of, maybe I should have the balls to say, right, I'm going to do it. I don't really care what anybody says, but I do want to grow the channel, and I want to get a lively chat room and live stream going. And am I going to do that playing as managing a women's team? I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm open to suggestions. Stevie is, I think he said he's a Kilmarnock fan. I kind of never managed in Scotland before. Kind of fancy Kilmarnock. Maybe I do that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm not sure. Do Sunderland women for Jay. Now, Stuart, you're on a wind up there. Yes, do Sunderland for him. Oh my God! Right, you know, we might just about get set a tactic after 3 hours tonight. Pulse, hiya Pulse. Good to see 35 people in it tonight, according to YouTube. So I can't stick around for Mighty Liverpool are on. Oh, I did notice. I've got a little bit of competition. It's only a little bit of competition tonight. Yeah, Liverpool, Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern, but it's only a little bit. I mean, the choice: you watch Liverpool, Bayern Munich, PSG, Bayern, or come on and watch the Gobby Gaffer make a fool of himself. No competition, is there really? Right, okay, we're going to do that. So I've got my date right, I've got my name right, and yeah, done. Loading game database. Okay. Place of birth. Select a country or region. I've just been watching somebody, and they scrolled all the way at the bottom for UK, and it's not UK, it's England. And the scroll, the right stick scroll is working there. I've gone past it, haven't I? English. Select a location. And that's scrolling as well. England. Manchester. Right, place of birth, Manchester, country, no, don't need to do it. Liverpool women's, or maybe a Spanish team. You won't want to watch Liverpool. No. So another criticism I've got of the game, I'm sure there'll be a lot by the end of tonight, but one of the criticisms is pressing the like, is it called the D-pad or whatever? But you press that and it flicks to a different team. And I had Manchester United on my screen. I mean, I had to go and get some disinfectant and disinfect it all down. I can't be having them on my screen. So I flicked it back quick. Right, okay. Let's I think we're all right here. I mean, I don't look like I've eaten too many pies, do I? You know. I mean, maybe going to the pie shop one day too many, I think. One day too many. But I'm okay there. That's all right. One problem I'm having is that I'm struggling to know how to take players in the starting 11 out of the match day squad. Well, we'll find out together, Stuart. We will find out together. I mean, having said all of that, when Jay said it, Newcastle women, they're in the second division, so it's my kind of save that. I do want to manage a women's team, so it kind of all fit in. I'm still kind of considering Newcastle women, and I haven't seen anybody yet managing a women's team. Ollie, I'm doing a level for my first one to get used to the game. Absolutely loving it. I mean, well, that's what I said, Ollie. My test save that I did this afternoon, I managed Manchester City because it's hard enough getting your head around the game without, not knowing the players that you're dealing with. Whether there been a lag in the game, even. Yeah, the lag in the game is not great. Hiya, Mally. Mally Mank. Which part of Manchester are you from then, Mally? They haven't brought a patch for. I had a 5. I loaded the game on and then I had a 5.45 gig update. So whether that's a patch or not, I don't know. Yeah. 2 hours staring at the tactics screen. Are you sure it's not frozen, JR? Because that happened to me. I went on the tactics screen. I couldn't get out of it. I had to restart the PlayStation. Right, okay. What's this? Manager creation. Yeah, we've done all of that. We've done all of that. Right. I'm going to end the... I've done the tutorials before, so... let's just try and move this on a little. I'd like to try and get to playing a few games tonight, if possible. Okay, now this is... I'm finding this a bit confusing because, I mean, do I go in there all guns blazing and say I'm a generational superstar? I mean, I know I am, but I mean, do I say that? Do Sheffield Wednesday. I know Sheffield Wednesday is a good shout, Stuart. Originally alongside the posh part, living Southport now. Mallymank, Levenshulme here. Levenshulme, not too far from you. Looking forward to seeing the graphics. Yeah, it's a weird one. I was playing on my TV before, and I don't know whether I was a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's not second guess it. Let's just let's crack on. I put second tier star. Just, don't be too modest, Gobby. Oh, you know me, Stuart. You know me. I'm not one for blowing my own trumpet. Shall we go down here a bit? A second tier star. How about that? Let's not be too big-headed, shall we? Let's go with that. Right, end the tutorial. Come on. Right, what we're doing here now, manager creation, refereeing the match, punting, medical. I think I'm going to do coaching because that should help me a little bit, shouldn't it? Hopefully. How well known are you for it? I would say I was recognised in Levenshulme. I'm well known in Levenshulme. Well known in Levenshulme. Some people in Longsight may know me. But I'm recognised locally. But decided to do a Villa save instead, so I'm going to try and understand the game first. I just did coaching, yeah. Used to live there too, right behind the Fiddler's Green pub. Right, I don't know whether you know it, Mally, but I used to live on a street opposite to Greenbank playing fields. And weirdly, when I was at secondary school, we used to play our football on there as well. It's where the fairs used to go. Every summer used to get a fair round, didn't you? Fairground. Got an instant refund of PlayStation because it's buggy. That's fudge. Oh, there's a lot of people getting refunds, JM, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with it because it can only get better. It can't. It really. I mean, Sheffield Wednesday the D's potential when they used him. Yeah, I must admit, Sheffield Wednesday has been a thought for me. I'm maybe thinking Newcastle Women's on the live stream and Sheffield Wednesday in my normal save. Know it well. I think me and you are going to get on very well together, Mally. Mally Mank. Okay. Yeah, I only moved up to Preston. Well, when I say only, I moved up here to buy a bakery, and that was about 35 years ago. Quite like it up in Preston. It's all right. And I mean, we're fairly neighbours now, aren't we? Really, you're Southport, I'm Preston. So, anyway, let's. This is becoming the Gobby Malley show. We can't be doing that. Okay, let's go next. What about Morecambe? What about Morecambe, Stuart? What about Morecambe? I've been there. It's not all that, Morecambe. Please, no women save as the first one. Yeah, it is, Stuart. It's expected to be buggy. I mean, it's always going to be, isn't it? You know, it's. I mean, essentially, it's a brand new game on a brand new engine, isn't it? You know, I mean, there are things I've seen in the match engine that are just a derivative of what we saw in FM24, but it is what it is, isn't it? Again, shutting the bugwise. Yeah, hiya Middler, how are you doing, mate? Tomorrow's patch might improve things. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we are going to get patches, aren't we? And it is going to become a lot better. It's going to become a lot better, I feel. Yeah, I mean... Women leagues also hard to recruit given the database is much smaller compared to men. You see, but these are all interesting things, aren't they? You know, these are all interesting things. You know, if the transfer values are a lot lower and the database is smaller, it's more interesting, it's more of a challenge, and I do like that. That's why I'm thinking of like second division Newcastle women, try and get them into the Premier League. I've been playing a film. I like the game. Yeah, I found it quite glitchy today, Cookie Monster. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know whether you're talking me out of a women's save here, you know. I do want to manage a women's team because I want to, you know, I want to give that a go and but then if you're saying that it's a lot more difficult, the database is low, the values are low. 130 views. We're breaking records already tonight. 130 views. Anybody is in the stream, you're very welcome. If you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, that would be absolutely fantastic. Trying to build the channel, and every like, every subscribe helps it along. So apparently, I don't know whether I agree with this, but the Gobby Gaffer is very average. Very average. Well, I'm good tactically. Otherwise, I'm very average. Okay, well, you know, I mean, maybe we'll get a bit better than average when we've managed for a while. Okay, let's move on. I don't like the close-up view of the Gobby Gaffer there. The close-up, the closer he gets, the more pies he's eating. Okay, start a new career. So we're very average, aren't we? Okay, we're going to go for advanced setup, I think. Let's have a look. Okay. So obviously with the console version, you only get 10 slots, and that's divided between men's and women's. So yeah, again, Stuart, you're speaking a lot of sense tonight, Stuart. It's very unfamiliar, this. You were right. Maybe do a men's now and then women's when it's a bit more polished. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things. That's one of the things I saw, Game Fan, when I watched a few of the PC ones. It seemed to be a lot more detailed, and instead of just coming out with average for everything, they were getting, you know, kind of, it was like up and down and good, excellent, and all of that kind of thing. So, but you never know. I might be hitting the wrong button. It's day one. Okay, let's have a look. So let's just go into, let's just do we'll do Germany, Italy, France. That didn't work. France. Did Italy work? Yeah. And Spain. We'll do that, I think. Confirm. Right, okay. I mean, it's only a trial tonight. We just want to see how it works, and I'm still getting my head around it. So I'll be back watching the Madrid game. Well, that's no good, Jaden. 50 concurrent viewers. A monumental stream this is. I mean, the thing is, Stuart, if I can't hit record numbers tonight when this brand new game's come out and there's loads of chatter about it, I never will do, will I? It's all right. Next week it'll all drop off again. It's fine. Okay, let's. Shall we just do that? Let's load the database. I'm not quite sure how you, because if I wanted to have 10 leagues in how do you remove the women's? Do you? Oh no, so that's going to remove them both, isn't it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just get. Let's load the database. Right. One of the things I have found is the game loads very, very quickly. Very quickly. It's one thing I have noticed with it. It loads very quickly. I mean, this is going to take a little bit of time because it's loading the database, isn't it? But hey, right, okay then. So, who are we going to manage? Who are we going to manage? Click into the women's leagues. You get a non-option. Oh, right, okay. Right. Well, I don't really want to do that because if anybody watches this on catch-up and sees me taking the women out altogether, then it'd be like, oh, here we go, here's another knuckle dragger. And I ain't one of them, so we'll just leave it in for now. Right, who are we going to manage then? Who are we going to manage on the live stream? I mean, you know, this could take hours, couldn't it? Do we just go with the Premier League team for now? Just to try it out? Should we go with like Newcastle or something like that? Go on. If I'm going to do a Premier League team just as a bit of a trial tonight, who do I manage? And we can't have Liverpool, Manchester City, or Manchester United. Who do I manage? Burnley. Thanks, Ollie. Thanks for that. Fulham. That's not a bad shout, that. United. Come on, Stevie. You know by now I'm never managing Manchester United. That's a decent challenge with Forest. Brentford. Do Fulham struggling a bit at the moment. And they're meant to be mid-table Fulham as well. Shall we go with Fulham? Or, I mean, Forest is not a bad shout. I mean, at Forest, the stream could be ended in half an hour because I'll just get the sack at Forest. I mean, no manager lasts 2 minutes there, did he? Bournemouth. Right, so when I said give me some, you've all gone for different teams. I think I'm going to do Forest. And let's just give this a go. It's not going to be my long-term live stream save. it's just because I want to get some football played tonight and let everybody see how glitchy it is. So what's this now? Manager profile. Does that manager profile? Let's do. This is another thing as well. I'd like to know if I can rejig my controller, because to continue, it's triangle. What game continues with triangle? None. Okay, let's start the game. Okay, set to point, Gobby Gaffer. Little known about the 62-year-old English boss. We don't really need to read any of that, do we? We've all played the game before. Right, so let's do Gobby Gaffer Notts Forest, that's the one. Forest, my neck of the woods, JX. 194 views. I've been on 36 minutes. This is a record. Me too, Ollie. I don't think I've looked, and I don't think you can do it. So it's going to take a bit of getting used to, because I've been playing the console version a long time now, and right trigger is just continue. It's right trigger all the time. Now I'm having to. I mean, Miles did say we're going to have to forget all the muscle memory that we had and learn new muscle memory. Okay, welcome to Forest. Yeah. Club Vision expectations. What do they want? I'm on all. I thought I misread that. I thought it was on 500,000 a week, 49k a week. Okay, we'll accept the current vision. Responsibilities. Backroom stuff. Okay. So can I click into? See what's happened there? Topics, responsibilities. I mean, I don't think do we need to see this? I don't think we need to see it. I've done all of this. Yeah, I know. What I did it stayed on new. I came off all and just went to new. So I'm going to decline the introduction. We'll go into responsibilities in a minute. Right, squad. Yeah, me too. I mean, why do you know? There's lots of examples of this, isn't there? You know, something's not broken, but they have to fix it. It's a bit bonkers, really. Right, let's just get out of that. Injuries, transfer window, inaction. Okay. H6777. Is this worth buying? I think it will be when they fix the bugs in it. I have to say, if I'm being brutally honest, I've not been that impressed with it today. It's nothing to do with the UI or anything like that. I mean, obviously it's a new game. I'm quite willing to sit for hours and learn it all. That's not a problem. But I wasn't impressed with the match day at all. The match engine is just, sometimes the ball, you can't see the ball. And I'm playing on fairly slow, and it's a bit weird, but too early to tell, really. It is, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. You are right. Okay, I've jumped up to 232 views now. I know you're seeing different figures, but on my analytics stream, 39 concurrent viewers, 232 views, which is that's definitely a record for me. I've only been online 40 minutes. And I put like 20 subscribers on in the last 36 hours, which is, I kind of expected, well, maybe expect's the wrong word, but I kind of hoped that it would do with FM26, with it being obviously brand new. What's this response required up here? What's going on there? All right, okay. Yeah, so this is obviously this is a console only thing, isn't it? So I normally go for dedication. I go for teamwork. And then the third one's always a bit difficult. I think I might go consistency. All the buttons seem to be working as well now. Before, it seemed a bit glitchy and buttons weren't working very well. Right, so we set to new, so there's only the... Right, okay. This is another thing I'm finding a bit hard to get used to as well. When that screen comes up and I'm wanting to press circle to... But before you had like a scrolling and you could see exactly what was happening. It was going from date to date. And now it's... I mean, I'll get used to it. What's this? The relationships. I mean, let's just decline that for now. I want to get through to playing some football. Season ticket sales. Restructuring the debt. Heck, that's not good, is it? What's this one for? Time spent a training ground. Right, we'll decline that one as well. Set piece introduction. We're going to decline that as well. I'll do my own set pieces. So I nearly press right trigger then. Right, we've got a game coming up tomorrow. Then this is where it froze on me before, and I don't want it to freeze on me now. Match day. Well, let's just end the tutorial. I'm not sure if this is where I went before. It is. This is where I went before. And what happened was this box here, when I did end or whatever, it dropped out of the bottom and then just got stuck. It's the drop down arrow on club. Right. Oh, it's worked. It's worked. It's worked. Okay, let's just do... so we're a 4-2-3-1 in possession. And... Right, okay, so the wing backs drop. Right, we're just going to go with defaults for now, I think. Tiki-taka style. Do we want to do that? Now, the problem is, I don't know the Forest team very well, so... Does Zinchenko play for Forest now? Really? Bloody hell. When did that happen? Right, this is why I played as City before, because I know the team. I don't know Forest, really. Gavin, yeah, you're right. I've been saying that. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just go quick pick. Right, okay. We're just going quick pick. But you're right, Gavin. Yeah, that is. I found that so frustrating this afternoon. And not only that, but then when you try and scroll with the scroll bar, and then you come off it, it jumps. It was really weird. It'll all get fixed. Well, it better I'd get fixed. Okay, let's have a look at. I'm going to go to set pieces. Let's go. Let's go, definitely. Okay, so they want to go far post. Well, we're going to do 3, so we'll do that as 1. Far post. Set pillar in swinger. Yep, we'll have that. Zonal marking. I think we will go with staff preference hybrid. Or should we go with... We'll go with player marking. Next. I don't need a leaf for defending it on a set piece. I think, given that it's Forest, I think we'll defend the box. Okay, right, so we want to do another one now. So we want a near post in swinger. And we also want to do a short in swinger as well. Is the demo available to download for PS5? I have no idea, James. Not a clue. Yeah, I mean, I've struggled to get my head. I'm doing things here that I've done this afternoon. So if anybody's got any other ideas of where I should be clicking and whatever, then let me know. 325 views now. I've only been on 50 minutes. If anybody is in the stream and you've popped your head in to see what's going on, it's the console version of FM26. And we're just basically going through a little bit of setting up. We're going to play a bit of some games in a minute, see what the match engine's like. But if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I know, Hart. I know. Yeah. Hiya, Paul. It's different, but it's different. I said at the beginning of the stream, the head that I had on this afternoon when I was playing it, I've ditched that one. This is my substitute head, using a footballing analogy. Substitute head on because that one exploded. So I'm just at the moment trying to find my way around it. I'm sure I will get very used to it eventually. It's okay, but there's certain things like scrolling doesn't work right, trigger. Well, it does intermittently. And we will get into playing a game in a minute. I think we've got a friendly coming up. So we'll have a look at that. I'm not very keen on the match engine. It's quite sluggish. This is my first FM game. Okay, Kieran. You mean... have you bought the game then? Have you bought it on console? Are you playing it on console? I mean, I am hoping at some stage to produce some tutorials for how to play this game on the console. And any new players or even established players who are struggling with it. But then I've got to get my head around it as well. One of the things I do want to do is it in club? Right, hang about a minute. I want to do the end tutorial. I want to do the... Is it in staff? Responsibility. Oh, is that it? Responsibilities. Here we go. That's a really good analogy, that, Paul. Yeah, I think it is. It's a 2-star game with 4 to 5-star potential. I think we've got to give them I made a statement on my video yesterday that we've got to give Sports Interactive a bit of leeway, and somebody came straight back with a comment. They've had 2 years to sort it out. Well, yes, they have, but I'm not a coder. If anybody's a coder in the stream, feel free to come in and tell us how easy or difficult it is to code a game like this on a brand new engine. I'm guessing, not being a coder, I used to be a computer engineer back when I was working, so I know how difficult computers are to fix and how they work and stuff. I'm guessing it's quite difficult. So, essentially, I know they've had the bare bones, but it's like producing a brand new game, this, isn't it? And I suppose you could argue that they shouldn't really have released it in a buggy state, but then they didn't release FM25, did they? So, and to keep going as a company, they've got to release a game, haven't they? That's good, Kieran. You're playing on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, that's good. At least you've not been put off. I get the people who've applied for a refund. I understand that. I'm totally with you. I do think it's a little bit premature. But then the PC people are very... It's kind of their game, isn't it? It's been that game for years, and then all of a sudden it changes. I think Jack Work the Space, he made a comment before and said he thinks what Sports Interactive have tried to do is they've tried to make a game that suits console and PC, and they've not really succeeded in either of them. So, but Gavin, they seem to have changed it to far more console-friendly UI too, so I'll give them a while to fix. Yeah, exactly, Gavin. It's all we can do, isn't it, really? Let me just have a look at this now. First team, staff recruitment, I want to do that. You see now it's jumped there. Why did it jump? Why is it jumped there? I didn't do anything then, it's jumped. Training, first team training, I'll leave that to the backroom staff, I always do. Player contracts, that's me. Outgoing transfers is me. Is it going to scroll? No, it's not. Do I go down to the bottom to make it scroll? Oh, it is at the bottom. Set piece tactics, manager, yeah. Friendly matches. We're going to watch some friendly matches. I don't normally, but handle opposition instructions. We'll let the backroom staff do that. Youth team, right, okay, let's confirm that. So that's another weird thing as well. So I'll press confirm there. Now you would expect that box to go now, wouldn't you? But it hasn't. It stayed there. So has it confirmed it? Hasn't confirmed it? It's a bit weird. I play touch and can't even go back to FM24. What a shame. What a shame, mate. Yeah. It's like a newborn baby, just needs time to develop. My word, Stuart, you're on it tonight, aren't you, mate? You are on it tonight. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, I'm going back to FM24, but I don't know. It's... Okay, on FM24 console, everything worked. You clicked a button, it worked. You scrolled, it worked. And it, but this is the way forward, isn't it? It's the way forward. That's a really good point, that, Paul. That is a very, very good point. We do have to support them, because if they fail, then unless somebody else can come up with a better idea, we don't have a Football Manager game to play. And I play this game, well, God knows how many hours I play this game in a week. The scroll bar needs to be made. Hit the bottom of the tile. The gap at the bottom makes you second guess. I've tried that, Midler. I've tried that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right, so I'm guessing that as confirmed. Let's just continue. So I've set myself up to manage the team. So we are going to get into a game, I think, now. Let's have a look at the... let's look at calendar. Calendar. Right, what are we on today? 16th of July. We've got a friendly against Birmingham. It kicks off 8 o'clock. Get your popcorn out. We're going to play a game. I'm 3 views off 400. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But love it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Stevie. I know what you mean. I mean, okay, Wider, you've made a comment there, but I can't read it, mate. It's unfortunately I only speak English. I know we're very ignorant as us English people, but I can't read that, Wider. It flows well with mouse and keyboard. What, the console version? I think they will, Stevie. I think they will. One thing I have noticed, and I did a little bit of when I came off the game before, I did a little bit of like analysis. It's going to be a bit of analysis, and I went on some. I won't mention any names, but I went on some of the big content creators and had a look at their views for early access FM24, and they were, let's put it this way, they were a lot better than the views that they're getting now. I do wonder whether some of the content creators at the moment, the big content creators who do this for a living, are getting a little bit squeaky bum, because if they don't get the views, then their income's going to drop, isn't it? Right, okay. I mean, I'm very used to playing with a controller, Lynch here, and I don't really want to play with a mouse and a keyboard on console, but, you know, it's all personal preference, isn't it? We have actually hit 417 views now. Since I spoke about 2 minutes ago, we put another... I mean, it's bonkers. Right, okay, so let's get into playing some football. And then once we've played some football, we'll have a look. Now, I haven't got my head around the transfer system yet, so you'll have to bear with me. I might need a bit of help. A lot of people are struggling with console issues, game crashes. Yeah, I know, MA. I've 3 hours this afternoon. It crashed twice on me, and we'll have a look now. Let's have a look, and we're going to go into playing a game. So we've already set this up, and I think we just go to the match, do we? Let's go to the match. Yeah, we do. I'm not on Twitch. No, I'm afraid I'm not. I did try to dual stream one time about 6 months ago, and it screwed all my my broadcast software up. So I haven't tried since. Oh, hiya, Grant. Are you all right, mate? What do I think of it? Well, I'm reserving judgment at the moment. It's not great, but I think, who was it before who said that it's basically a 2 out of 5 game with the potential to be 4 out of 5. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. No team talks and interviews. I'm happy. Oh, right. Okay, Lynch. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, no interviews. That's the one thing I if anybody knows in the chat, if anybody knows, how do you put rest days in? Because you used to click the date, didn't you? And then you could go in and the drop-down box. I can't find where to do it to put rest days in. It's stuck again. It's not stuck. It's just me. I'm a bit slow. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. I'm not going to press any buttons. Let's have a look. This is one of those things, a bit like the Champions League and Europa League, isn't it? Where the first 2 times everybody watched it, didn't they? And then after that, nobody watched it again. So I think that's going to be the case here. But 448 views now. If anybody's popped their head in and popped around the door, see what's going on. We're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing Nottingham Forest. We're just having a play around with it. This is not going to be the live stream going forward. Just having a play around with it. It actually looks, although it is a nighttime game, isn't it? Are they going to be able to update the console game at all? Yeah, they are, yeah. I've already had a 5.45 gig update on it. I've already had it. So you can so you got two very, very different opinions there. So Lynch is saying it's a waste of time, and Ollie's saying I like the extra animations. It actually looks better on my monitor than it does on my TV, actually. The other thing as well I've found, this button here let's get into the game and then I can do it. But it doesn't stay. It resets itself. Right, let's just get rid of this here. Right. But it resets itself. It was doing it before at half time. It resets itself. Makes it look more real. I've also found I tried to turn all the sounds off because the sounds they were doing my head in, and I don't know whether I was doing it wrong, but it took me ages to take the. I got it halfway, so I could hear them kicking the ball, and then the match day sounds came in a little bit, and I'm sure they'll get it all right. I'm sure they will. Batwise Brothers. I played full 90 minutes. Steam reviews. Yeah, I know. I've heard the Steam reviews are awful, and had no crashes. So I just want to concentrate on this a little bit because before the match engine was really, really juddery, and but at the moment it seems quite smooth actually. Well, I might need to alter the settings on my television because this looks so much better. Right, okay. Birmingham has scored. That's not good. Right, shall we go? Let's go attacking then. Let's give them something to think about. Lynchy, a bit slow. Yeah, unfortunately, Lynchy, I know I'm probably the only content creator who plays the game on a slow setting. I have turned it down. I'm on ×1. I mean, I might up it again, but I do quite like. I like it being a bit slower, so I can see the build up and where players are. All of this fast stuff, it's not for me really. And I know that I know the slow pace is not for everybody, but I do kind of I quite like this crossbar. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lynchy, if that's annoying you a little bit, but you can make the players go faster. Yeah, I know. I know it's just that it's kind of a speed that I like to play at. I even found 1.25 a little bit fast for me. I mean, I might up it. I don't know. Not working when I click on make an offer for a player. Yeah, AJ, I've not got into. I did struggle a little bit with the transfers before. So we'll have a look at that in a minute, and I might need a bit of guidance on that because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing in there. But if you're saying you're making offers and it's not working. Oh, I see what you mean. I play man at the default speed, 90 minutes, so I can see everything. My God. It's gonna take you years to get through a season, bar-wise. This seems to be running a lot smoother now than it was before, though. Go on, stick it in. The keeper saved it again. I've seen that move quite a lot, that wide shot, and it's the keeper's knee. I've seen that quite a lot. Yeah, well, like I say, there's been a 5.45 gig update today, so whether we'll get another one tomorrow, I don't know. I mean, they're going to do, aren't they? You know, it's we're going to... Right, let's address the team. What are we going to say? Disappointed. I'm going to say we're angry. It's Birmingham, for God's sake. Right, we can't do anything else here, can we? Start the second half. You see what I mean? How the squad things come up again. I don't know whether they do that on purpose. Yeah. No sleep at Sports Interactive. I mean, I'm guessing that's been built in. You know, they probably agreed that like a month ago on release day. Nobody goes home. We're just going to work on the bugs and get it fixed. And Sports Interactive will know. As positive as Miles has been, they'll know that the game's not perfect. But I don't know whether... I mean, if we're expecting it to be perfect, it's never going to be, is it really? Come on, lads, can we have a goal? Hey, see the judder there? It juddered. In the box, in the box. Must be. No. Yeah, I think you're right there. Somebody just said they've made the keepers a lot better. I think they have. Right, okay, let's go. Let's make some changes, shall we? This is the problem. I'm not. Oh, I tell you what, James McAtee. What footed is he? Can we actually see his? We can't. I can't. So I can't look at James McAtee's. No. Okay, we'll bring him on the wing then. Can we look at him now? Yes, we can. Right, so he's left-footed. Okay, let's switch him over then. Hudson-Odoi. And what else can we do here? Well, we could bring Chris Wood on up front, couldn't we? So that's a bit disappointing. So you can't click on the subs. Demand more and stuff. Yeah, I don't know whether that ever worked really. I don't like. Right, okay. Oh, Stevie. Oh my God. Oh no, here we go again with McAtee. If anybody doesn't know what Stevie's talking about there, I've got previous with McAtee. But you never know. He might play great in the console. Might be a fantastic player. He's on it. Let me just have a quick look. Right, can we change him then? So let's make him an inside forward. Let's do that. Right, he's an inside forward, left footed. Right, okay then. And somebody just said there about the that can't be him, can it? Right, I brought Chris Wood on. Gibbs White, okay. How many subs have I made there? Just 2, isn't it? Who else can we bring on? See, like, I want to click on him and see what footed he is. Right, let's so you can only do it when you've actually made the change. Preferred foot right. Right, so that's limited. Before I was seeing left and right footedness. So in game you can't see that then. Right, what else can we do here? Right, what's Gibbs White there? He's on a free roll, okay. I mean, does anybody know if... let's make him an advanced playmaker. Does anybody know if... Because I've got this here. What's he? So he's a box-to-box playmaker. Does anybody know if you can have 2 playmakers in the team? I think we'll find out, won't we? So have I got a confirmed choice now? Confirmed choice. Go. There we go. Super Mackey's back. I don't think we're winning this one, are we? Tommy Doyle's playing for Birmingham. Good head. Close. Shall we do some instructions? Let's do some instructions. Right. Let's up the tempo. Let's go with a higher tempo. Let's try that. Passing directness. Let's go more direct. I think I did that then. Did that work? Oh, it's pending apparently. Right, come on, Gibbs White. You know, you're meant to be playing for a move to Manchester City here. This ain't good, is it? Ooh, over the top. I mean, it does. I'm more impressed with it on the monitor than I have been this afternoon. On my telly, it didn't look great, if I'm honest, but I think this looks a bit better. We could do with a goal, though. Right, come on, lads. Can we put a move together? We've got 10 minutes left here. And I've got comments to read as well. If you could speed it up a little bit. Right, let's go very attacking then. No. That wasn't great. Address the team. Angry. Right, let me read the comments now. I could see. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, back to Southport. It's going to take some time, isn't it? Really. It's no wonder people win the Champions League first season on key highlights. They are difficulty modes. Yeah, well, that Manajori is out deck, but it is early days. Could be a great game with corrections. I agree. Can you check the attributes for what? Bill, Lisbon, or Scott? Check. Back to the glory days. Right, so squad, 26 players. So what did you want? Bill Dersburn. Where's that? See, now this is where I want it to scroll and it's not scrolling. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. Very good, Barwise. You got me. You got me. Okay. That's the first time that's ever happened on a live stream. Very good. Can't believe they're racing in this state because in returning to for a couple of months. I mean, I suppose that's an option, isn't it? You know, go back to FM24 until they sort it out. Oh, thanks, Mally. Thanks very much for coming in. 706 views now. It's a bit bonkers, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at the recruitment then. What's all this about here? Gonna end the tutorial. Right, okay. So how much transfers out? How does this work then? So player database. I mean, this is going to take some getting used to, I think. So if I wanted, I mean, well, hold on a minute. Let's have a look. First team. Right, so I'm guessing we can still do that, can we? Yeah, we can do that. We've got 3 keepers. We've got shed loads of central defenders. We are in first team here, aren't we? Yeah, senior squad. Oops. It's gone. Yeah, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. See, I don't know the Forest squad, so I'm not really very sure. As the Wise Football one said, it's a disgrace. Didier Drogba. Smashing this live stream. I know, JX, it's I kind of feel like I should just play more games, really, because this, I mean, okay, it's interesting to look at, but the transfer window is one of my, like, well, as we know, I normally do these off camera because I can spend hours in here. You're playing the game like I did for the first few times. It'll start to feel better, I promise you. Yeah, I'm not defeatist on it. Back south, but I'm not saying that. I mean, to be honest, the game played a lot smoother there than it did this afternoon. A lot smoother. So I'm not unduly worried about it. It's just getting used to it, isn't it? That's the thing. Change the budgets for transfers and wages. Do you go into... is it in club? Backroom stuff. Oh, no. Will it be in recruitment then? Recruitment budgets. Adjust scouting budget. Adjust transfer and wage budget. Right, okay. So you say you've seen it, Stuart. Right, okay. Cement Central, they absolutely ruined FM Touch. Yeah, well, we've got bookmarks in this back Southport. We have got bookmarks. I didn't think we had them, but we have. I mean, obviously, you know, I mean, I mean, what have I been on now? 1 hour 21. I've probably played the game for about 3.5 hours tops now. So we've got a transfer budget of 5 million. I'd like to know. So let's just, can we? Thiago Silva 40. I want to have a look at. I mean, his physicals are brilliant, aren't they? But how old is he? 22. Central defender. We don't need a central defender. What's he? 9.6 mil. Okay, Bax, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. At the moment, Samu, I would say wait a little bit. Wait till they get it patched up. I know. Well. Magic and Adrian there. Yeah, it's so what are you saying, Stuart? Oh, somebody else has come in now with I can't Alex De La Rose. I can't I only speak English, mate. Sorry. The more you watch, actually it doesn't look bad. I'm a bit, I don't know, but am I a bit weird? I don't know whether I preferred FM24 graphics, if I'm honest. Could you have a look at the backroom stuff? What do I think needs to be fixed? In the console version, I can't scroll. Well, I can sometimes. The match engine seems quite laggy. But there's probably a lot of things really that I mean, so I'm kind of getting dragged all over the place here. Um, could I have a look at the backroom staff? So I had a look at this before, and is that in club? Backroom staff advert staff here. Okay. So this is one thing I'm a little bit disappointed in. So tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is that it then? So we're basically like Chief Scout. I've just got the one Chief Scout then. How many scouts have I got? Or is it like it was in FM24 where the more star rating he's got, the more scouts he's got under him? But I was hoping we would get like an allocation of 3 scouts or something. Coaches, we've got no dedicated coaches there. Yeah, I think so as well, Gavin. I think it's too much change too quick. I mean, well, that is a good point, that, JR. There is a lot of change here, and I think that is why the backlash is so big, because it is a massive change, isn't it? You can... what did you say? You can click on him and look to the left. Where are we? Here you go. Right. Yeah, me too, H6777. I like tinkering with transfers as well, but it is going to take a while. Yeah, I would wait, Samu. I would wait a little bit, because I think there's been so much hype for it. I think people have bought it expecting it to be this brilliant new game, and it's not. And they've all, like, well, a lot of them have requested refunds. It might have been better to wait a little bit till they snagged it. Oh, staff. What's this down here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a really good look at this, because it's very, very. So my Chief Scout is good and good for ability and potential. Actions, contract report. A little bit confusing. Can you find the tab about training progress? Soccer boss. I managed to arrive. Just to summarise, do you think this is comparable to the PC version, not just a port of the mobile version? Well, Ray, the problem is I've tried to stay away from the PC version because I didn't really want it to be. I did watch Jack work the space before, and I think his conclusion was there are 1 or 2 little changes, but generally it is the same as the PC version. Everybody seems to think that the match engine is the same as the PC version. There are 1 or 2 differences, but I think it's nearer the PC version than FM24 was. Can I just go in? So Stuart. So what I want to know is can we do rest periods between games and go on a player? And then what did you say? Go on a player, click the actions button below their name. Right, okay, yeah. But that's only one player, isn't it? What about the whole team? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine, Wraith. It's absolutely fine. I mean, I'm not going to be as informative as I would have been on FM24 because I'm still learning the game myself. But yeah, I've never managed in the J League, so I wouldn't really be able to comment on that. So by that, so would we do then first team? First team. No, but there's no action button there for first team, is there? Injuries, stats, and would it be in training? Pre-season attacking. Perhaps under the training area. Yeah, I'm just looking in training here. Pre-season team bonding, recovery group, mental. If you hold it, I'm going to drag down to the highlight everyone. GH training intensity. We've just hit 1,000 views. Oh my god. I mean, we've we've smashed the record tonight for live streams. I'm struggling here a little bit with I'm just trying to find things and but if you have popped your head in the door, this is the console version of FM26 and we're just trying to get our heads around it. But while you're here, if you could subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and give me a like, that would be fantastic. Right, O'Connor, click down, arrow. Yes, Sniper. Somebody else said that you can play with the keyboard and mouse, mate. Isn't the calendar on the portal area? Please help me, Sniper. I think there's a lot of people saying, please help me. Yeah, I've just answered you, Sniper. I think you can play with the keyboard and mouse on PS5, yeah. Yes. Somebody said that before, you can. Have you seen the squad depth yet? Oh, hiya, FM Console. How's it going, mate? Have you seen the squad depth yet? Squad depth. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You're very welcome, Sniper. I'm giving information out here and I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm doing. You will buy it. Sniper! Sniper! Hold off a little bit. Hold off a little bit. Hold your horses. FM24 still the same price as FM26. That's crazy. It is a bit. Right, I'm not seeing anywhere in there. I don't know whether you know FM console, but I'm trying to find where you rest a team. So somebody's just said there, it's a mess in my edit. Right, Boar Portal. Right, okay. Let's go to calendar. Right, okay. Calendar. Now what can we do in here? You see, normally on here, or clicking on the date, you would have been able to... Calendar. Video coming, it's a mess. I watch all your stuff, FM, so as soon as it's out, I'll be there. Actions. Right, I'm gonna have to have a fiddle around with that and see. Let's play another game and let's see if we can get a win. Sniper, he's on console. Yeah, I know, Ollie, but Sniper, I think he's on console as well. But he wants to know whether he can play with a keyboard and mouse, and yes, you can. From my understanding, is anyway. Let's just decline that for now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go off and try and get to grips with a lot of this. Go on the forest. Till the next version. Oh my God. I mean, it might well be. It might be FM27 that, you know, a lot of these things get fixed. Let's play another game. Let's win this. Yeah, if anybody in the stream wants the inside info and a lot of technical expertise, go to FM Console's site because our channel, I should say, because he's very, very good on stuff like. Have we got another game coming up? 26th of July. Oh, we're here. We're here already. God knows on fixes. Right, my viewing count is just bonkers tonight. 1,099. I know you're probably not. It's jumped up. I mean, there's 15 people there have just jumped on 1,114. I know you'll probably seen different, but I have a different analytics screen here. Almost all my entire Aston Villa team have Mohawks. I'm glad you mentioned that, JR. Yeah, it's a bit bonkers, isn't it? Right, okay, so I think we're going to play... I'm going to play Nico Williams at... Right, so what is he? He's a playmaking wing-back. Right, let's just make him a normal wing-back. Let's not get too fancy. Aina, what foot's he? Left-footed, right-footed, very strong. Right, okay. Can we go back? Can we go back? Right, I don't want him as an inverted fullback. Let's change one or two of these things here. Let's just go get him as a wing-back. Anderson, ball playing... Right, I'm going to take him off box to box, I think. Let's just make him a DM. 2 DMs, and Gibbs White can be... oops, press the wrong button. See now, I'm pressing circle there to close that and it's not doing. I've got to press that. Right, Gibbs White. What are we doing with Gibbs White? We're going to make him an advanced playmaker. Hudson-Odoi. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if we'll get a tune out of James McAtee. Oh, bloody hell, Ollie. Oh, dear me. Right, okay, let's... Right, I've made a few changes there and I brought a different left back in. Let's see whether... let's see if we can get a result out of this game. Proceed to match, yes. Shall we all sit and watch this again? It's very pretty. Or shall I just advance to the game? McGinn just scored a hat-trick. Mohawk must be a lucky charm. Right, okay. Go to the dugout. Yep. We'll come off that because we've seen all of that. Looks very nice. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. But come on, let's get into the game. Right, let's get rid of this squad thing again. Can we just do that permanently, please? Right, come on. 2 wing-backs on the pitch. Let's see what we can do. Gibbs White as a playmaker. Here we go. Here's the first goal. No, it's not. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs White again. Go on, do some playmaking. Gibbs White again. Anderson. I've seen a lot of those as well. I feel like at the moment there's a lot of moves that are very similar. Head. It looks nice though, doesn't it? It looks better than it did on my telly. And it's not as glitchy either. You can actually see the ball rolling smoothly. Nice ball. Inside. Get it in the box. Oh, he's cutting it back. No, he's not. He's having a bit of a dribble. Keeper makes a great save. How's 2 playmakers working out for you? It feels like the PC version on the console. Holly. Say I'm loving it on console. I mean, are you a new? Have you come into the game new then, Holly? I don't think I am playing with 2 playmakers, MA. Am I enjoying it? It's taken a bit of getting used to because obviously I played FM24 on the console, so it's taken a bit of getting used to. I'm guessing if it's the first time you've ever played Football Manager, then it's just like learning a new game, isn't it, really? Advertising. How do you feel about the Tom Fielder so far, Gobby? Is it as bad as ever? I haven't seen any yet, JR. I'm not saying there isn't going to be some, but you know my views on buffoonery in the game. I'm hoping they've taken it all out, but you never know. Gibbs White. Oh! I thought that was in. Oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. What am I thinking so far, old ad gamer? I quite like it. Some of the things are not working, but you know, it's like it's day one, isn't it? Really. So I feel like we should go attacking. Let's go attacking. Summit's PC UI is the same. As I've said, Holly, I've tried not to watch too much of the PC stuff because I'm not really interested in the PC stuff now. I used to play PC, now I'm on console, and this is where I'm staying console. So I'm not really bothered how it plays on PC. I want it to be the best it can be on console. So, but I know a lot of people have said that it does play very, very similar to PC. Can you get side view or match engine? You mean oh, is that all? No, it's not us. Yeah, you can. So if we go up here, go to settings, and we can do well, we can do all of them. 2D classic, behind the goal. Let's go behind the goal, shall we? Let's go behind the goal. I found it easy to navigate because I tried the beta. Well, you will do, FM. Yeah, I mean that is a really good point. That it's like I said before. You know, when I played FM24 on the console, when I came over, it was quite easy because I played it on the PC. So I found it quite easy. This is obviously, it's a different animal altogether. So there you go. There's a behind the goal view. Maybe this is the way we need to view it for us to score, but we're not doing very well. We've not scored a goal yet. Go on, Nico, lad. No! What was that? Do you think you'll ever play FM24 again? No, I don't, Holly. No, I don't. Because I play this on I play it on YouTube now, and I have 2 saves going generally. And I'm not, if I play FM24, I'll get no views. And plus, you know, this is the way forward, isn't it now? This is the new game. It will get better. You know, FM27 will be massively better than this. So we just have to be patient. Who you managing, Holly? Come on, can we score a goal? Whoa! Plus my job as an auditor, I have to learn things in a few hours. Yeah, I thought you were quite smart, FM. I gathered that from your videos. I thought you were a bit of a smart chap. So we're losing 1-0 again, and we ain't scoring goals. I kind of feel like 2 up top. We might be going 2 up top for the second half. I kind of feel like, you know, playing the game on YouTube, I kind of feel like there's a lot more opportunity for like commentary and stuff. I'm kind of getting used to the match engine now. Hey, we've scored a goal. Was it offside? That usually happens. I'm going off the side view. I don't really like it. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? Yep. We're going back to broadcast again. What happens on, what's dynamic sideline then? Let's have a look what that does. God, how many what's its highlights are we getting of that goal? I bet Ndoye's dad's the cameraman. He's like, I need to show that goal. That's my lad, he's just scored. Not smart, just a quick learner. I think those two things go hand in hand, don't they, FM? I think to be a quick learner, you've got to be smart. Address the team. Right, okay. So I think we should encourage them. Come on, we can still win this, lads. But we're gonna go 2 up top, I think. So how are we gonna do this then? Are we going to put 2 up top? I mean, we're not trying to win the Champions League, are we here? Let's put Chris Wood on for... in fact, you know what we're going to do? You know what I'm like for fiddling and messing around. Right, here we go. We're going to do this. And we're going to go 4-2-2-2. Why not? It always worked before. And my mate, McAtee, is going to come on for Hudson-Odoi. And it's saying, I'm getting a little exclamation mark there, saying, what does it say? Oh, you can't do that. What are you doing there? Okay. So, right, Wood can go up there. We'll do that. In fact, we'll do the same out of possession as well. But obviously the fullbacks will be a bit reserved. Now, come on! That needed fixing in FM24. Let's not start that malarkey. Right, okay. Holly, what made you choose Forest? Well, I kind of did a little bit of a who do you think I should manage, and I mean, it's not Holly. This isn't this is not a forever. This is just for tonight. I'm just trying the game out, and I've had 1,318 views. So you know, we're just fiddling about with the game. It's not a forever. I mean, I did. So I had planned to manage on the live stream when I get going properly. I had planned to manage Newcastle women's team because they're in the 2nd division. So that would have been a nice challenge. As for my main save, it has been suggested Sheffield Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. But I do want to manage a women's team in FM26. Whether I leave it until the game settles down a bit, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But the women's side seems very, very interesting because the transfer values are way down and the database is quite small. So it should be quite an interesting save, I think. See, now this is weird. Can we all see that there? So I can't click continue. I've managed to do it. I shifted him out of the way. Old Dad Gamer. What are the things that don't work? The right stick is not scrolling. Well, it does sometimes. Some of the buttons don't work, as you saw there. Yet you find these things as you're going along. The game crashed on me this afternoon twice. It's not crashed tonight, fortunately. But then there was like an overlay there where I couldn't get to the continue button. It's a little slower than normal. So let me right, okay. So I've done some changes there, haven't I? Right, let's start the second half. But let's go in here. And can I do this in game? Do I have to pause the game or something? Can I do that in game? I see I'm on 1 times. Yeah, 1.25. Right, okay. Do I have to say yes to that, or can we just... Right, we're on 1.25 now. Let's see if that plays a bit quicker. That's a bit quicker, isn't it? That's gone in off Chris Wood, that. That's a beauty of having 2 up top. Get a few more bodies in the box. We're winning 2-1 now. I feel we have some more information to work. So much more in depth. Right. And I did ask you before, Holly. So are you playing console, and have you did you play FM24 on the console? Right, MA saying that's much better. I know it's me, I'm an old man. If I've not got things working nice and slowly, it takes me a bit of time to catch up. 1,377 views. Now, if anybody has just bobbed their head round the corner to see what's going on in here, we're live streaming Football Manager 2026. It's a brand new game, but it is the console version. I only play the console version on this channel. But while you're in here, if you could subscribe to my channel, and Chris Wood's come on and scored 2 goals. If you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, that would be great. Is the weird 4222 going to work in FM26 as well? We could be playing a weird 4222 here, I feel. We were losing 1-0 at half time. It's going quite well. Console, yeah, and played FM20. Right, okay then. Okay. I was just interested that you kind of said that you really liked it, and I kind of feel like anybody coming in, you know, buying this game brand new will settle into it a lot easier than people who played the previous version. So I didn't know whether you had or not. 75 minutes. Right, I think we're going to drop to a cautious mentality, and shall we make... Oh, hang about. And shall we make some changes? So who did we bring on? Well, Chris Woods on, didn't we? Brought McAtee on. Is McAtee having a good game? What can we tell whether he's having a good game or not? We can't, can we really? Oh, that's in the other bit, isn't it? Right, okay. Let's make some changes. In fact, I think we'll make... Let's bring Morato on. And we've got loads of centre-backs, haven't we? Let's bring Abbott on. I don't know. Let's do that. Yeah, I know, MA. I know, I'm a bit shocked myself. How many come to play the PC? How come you don't play the PC version anymore? Okay, Mr. Perfect. So basically, I decided to go onto YouTube, and I started playing the game in lockdown. Followed Alujo, and I thought, right, I can do that because I've got editing software and all that. I can do all of this, and I've called myself the Gobby Gaffer. The reason for that is I'm very gobby. So I thought, I can do this. I don't know how good I'll be at it, but I can do it. So I started playing the PC version, and the uptake was really slow, and to the point where I thought, you know what, I can't compete here. And then in one of Alujo's live streams, somebody said to him, are you ever going to play the console version? And he said no. But he said, if anybody can play the console version and can do what we're doing, there's a real opening. And I thought, you know what, I'm buying the console version. And from that day onward, well, obviously I bought it and started doing the console version. I have another channel that's called the Gobby Gaffer that plays the PC version. I never play it anymore. But this channel, obviously, I'm the Gobby Gaffer, but it's playing Football Manager on the console. So I know, very long-winded. It should have play ratings there where it doesn't on the main screen. Great stream open to jump into console. Can't justify the cost of a laptop for one game. Yeah, I mean, it's... I mean, I had a PS5 before, but I bought a brand new one to celebrate the release. So, match gameplay is perfect speed, but 2D matching in text commentary box is too fast. It's a really good point, that, mate. That is a really good point. I have no idea where I'm up to now. My head's full of comments and... Okay. Let's... can we just do that? No, we need to confirm the choice. Confirm choice. Hey, we're in. We sorted. All right, yeah, so this expanded thing here. So, okay, so Anderson's very tired. Williams is very tired. Very, very small. Maybe I should have changed them instead. Never mind. The other thing I've noticed as well is FM24, you used to get an alert, didn't you? Like, it might be 85 minutes. I never make 5 changes. I only make 4. And you always got that message, didn't you? That, such a body's tired, and then you make your 5th one. That was always my cue to make the 5th change. But I've not seen it. I've played half a dozen games now, I think, including the Manchester City test that I did before. Oh, nicely won there. Nicely won. Go on, Gibbs White. Go on. Go on, down the wing. Beat him. Oh, he's coming inside. That's it. Oh, nice. Aina, lovely. In the back of the net. Morgan Gibbs White. Brilliant stuff. No assist. Why was that no assist? Did it hit somebody and... What's going on here? I mean, I would give that assist to Aina. What? Why? Are you playing on a controller? I am, and the cursor speed is way too slow for me. Yeah, the cursor speed is very slow, Mike. I'll give you that, and I don't know whether there's a way of speeding it up. And also, I would like to customise my controller, if that could be arranged. If Miles is watching this, and I know he's not, but can I customise the controller? Because I want to use right trigger to progress the game. Triangle, bonkers. Absolutely bonkers to progress the game. No game ever progresses pressing triangle. They just don't. Yeah, that was a bit of a long-winded explanation. Yeah, Mike, I am playing with a controller. Right, okay. Right, we can do the addressing the team. Okay, we're going to be delighted with that because we were very angry last time. Leave match. How long are we running? I feel like I've been online for about 4 hours. I've only been online for 2 hours. It's only like 9:30 then, isn't it? 1,500 views now. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Right, okay, what we're doing here now. Circle. Yeah, I think I'm going to... I'm not going to do any recruitment. I'm going to try and get my head around the recruitment and the staffing. The staffing I'm a bit disappointed with because from what I can see, you still... It's what I used to love that about the PC version. Getting your staffing right. You can have 5 coaches and... you can have 1 goalkeeping coach, 2 defensive. I used to love all of that. Getting the best coaching staff or recruitment staff in the league. And it's still dumbed down. It looks like it's dumbed down again in the console. I'm a bit disappointed about that. Oh, what's this going on here? Oh, are we in a tournament? We're playing... A what? We're playing... Who we're playing in the final? Ternana. We're playing Ternana in the Friendly Cup final draw. That's all right. We might get a bit of shiny silverware here. Hey, bonus time. Oh, my word. The Gobby Gaffer loves a bit of shiny silverware. I'm liking it so far, but the cursor speed might be a deal breaker for me. It takes full seconds to get the cursor from far end to the right end. Hoping to get it to next week or so. Has there been any issues loading saves from FM24? I watched somebody before import an FM24 save. He did lose 1 or 2 little things. It was mainly like inbox messages and things. And if you've been managing an international team in FM24, then it comes up with a message saying, what does it say? It's either not available or something. I can't remember now. Well, I mean, the thing to do is make sure you've saved it first. But in-game editor, I'm not sure about the in-game editor. Big up to Nana. I thought you were on my side, MA. What are you doing? If I can ask, how old are you? You make great streams. Okay, Magic, come on. it's quiz time. How old do you think I am? Steady on now, steady on. Right, okay, let's get into this. I think we're going 4-2-2-2 next, you know, because what I was playing isn't working. Otavio, I've had a few people in tonight with, and it's coming up as a foreign language, and unfortunately, I only speak English. I don't want to be rude or anything. Borak, hi from Turkey. You're very welcome from Turkey. Very, very welcome. There you see, so you've got an answer there. Mike says he's loaded up his FM24 Liverpool save. So from what I saw before, I was watching somebody doing it, seemed okay. One or two little things were missing, but only minor things. Mr. Beatty. Yep, you can be my friend, Mr. Beatty. 42. No, I'm not, Foggy. No, I'm not at all. I played I played it this afternoon just to try and get my head around it, and it was on my TV, and it did seem a bit laggy. But tonight, I don't think I've had any issues with it at all. Right, I mean, there you go then, MA saying mad scientist there. A retro database is transferred. I mean, that's okay. There's no compare button to compare players at other clubs beside your own. I have heard this, and I am going to be trying this out tomorrow. I'm 42. On here it does. We'll play another game in a minute. We're playing the final. Some from Shiny Silverware. That'll be nice. I've not seen anybody lift a trophy yet. What's Ramsgate looking like in the lower leagues? Right, well, I'm going to shock you all now. I'm 72. In fact, I'll be 73 in about 4 weeks. Right, okay, let's continue this now. I'm on PS5 Cement Central. I'm on PS5, and the more I'm playing it, the more I'm liking it. The one thing that really bugged me before was the lagginess, but that seems to have gone. That Burak, yeah, I had this afternoon when I first loaded the game, it crashed twice on me on the tactics screen. I had to restart my PS5. So, but it's not happened tonight, and I've been on just over 2 hours now. Respect, sir. Moves from defence to defence and the camera rotates. I'm sure that's fixable. Yeah, I mean, it's I suppose one of the things about me doing this live is that I'm not concentrating fully, so I'm trying to respond to everybody and answer everybody. I don't want to be rude. I want to try and be inclusive and make sure everybody's answered. So, I mean, it's looking smoother to me. But can we just have a calendar? Where are we playing this now? Friendly Cup. We're playing on the 27th. Oh, we're playing it today. Right, we're going 4-2-2-2. Gibbs White is going to go there. We're going to bring McAtee in there. And we're going to bring Chris Wood in up top. Chris Wood up top. There. Is this oh, ball playing centre back, right? Okay, because somebody said before how you find it playing with two playmakers, and I'm not now. I was, but I'm not now. Gibbs White is the only playmaker, as far as I can see. There, Gibbs White is the only playmaker. Have we got another defensive midfielder? Because Anderson was looking a bit tired. Sangare's not fully fit though, is he? See, yeah, I can't. So people are asking, have I found any glitches? I can't find out what Sangare is all about there. The only way I can do it is to bring him into the team, and then I can find out what he's all about. Sangare, 27-year-old defensive midfield player. Actually looks okay. He can come in actually, I think. And I'm pressing. It's saying circle for close. I'm pressing circle. Nothing's happening. So I'm having to go up here and press the back button there to get back. Any other defensive midfield players I can try? Who else have we got here? Oh, we've got Douglas Luiz. Of course we've got Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz can come in. Right, okay. It's the final. Oh, I can't press circle. Right, let me just answer when... Is there press conferences? No, there isn't, Scott. No press conferences. You can still speak to your team, but it's just disappointed, angry, pleased. Yeah, I mean, like I say, Midler, I watched somebody before porting a game in, and it seemed to work all right. You had the tracksuit bug yet? No, I haven't. No, somebody did mention that before. Yeah, Daniel, it did crash on me twice this afternoon, but in 2 hours on a live stream, it's not yet. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I changed to Mike. I changed to dynamic highlights, and it didn't seem to make any difference. Yeah, Tobias. It seems some people are reporting crashes, but then I have as well. 3 hours this afternoon, and it crashed twice. Over 2 hours tonight, it's not crashed once. So. Right, one thing I would like to see though, I would like to be able to, like Murato, that I'd like to see what footed he is. I'd like to see, well, all his information, his attributes and everything. The only way I can see it is by bringing him into the team. Right, okay, let's see what we can do here. Proceed to the match. Yes. Come on, let's get some shiny silverware. I want to see a trophy lift. Can we see a trophy lift in a live stream? Right, go on. Yeah, we don't need to watch all that. We'll all be doing this soon, won't we? We'll all be just getting right to the beginning of the game. Go. Right, here we go. Right, can we just drop that down again? Why won't that stay down? Right, come on, lads. You're right about the 2D match engine. I mean, maybe that's the speed. Maybe you can... But then, would you want it on a slow speed between highlights? I mean, I wouldn't really. It doesn't really tell you a lot, that, though, does it? It's not really telling you a lot. Right, we're going to go attacking. Come on, the 4-2-2-2. It's the way forward. Here we go. McAtee. He's my man. McAtee. He follows me around everywhere I go. Oh. He had bend on it, but he got his foot under it too much. Come on, lads. No, 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 no. No, we don't want them scoring a goal. If there's any shiny silverware, it's got to be lifted by a red shirt here. My God, he's quick, isn't he? Get it out. I don't know whether this is a little bit too quick for me, for my old eyes. I'm not too sure it's a bit... I mean, I'm on 1.25 now. I think I do prefer it on 1. I'll try it out. It might be just me. I mean, I'm old. Come on, McAtee. Stick it on somebody's head. Back post. Yes! Come on! Chris Wood again. He's a goal machine, Chris Wood. Absolute goal machine. I'm liking the camera angles, you know. I am liking the camera angles. That's quite nice as well, between the stands there. You know, if you're looking for stuff like that, then... McAtee, you see. It's brilliant, McAtee. Stevie will tell you. It's absolutely brilliant, McAtee. Oh, I think I might be using the 4-2-2-2 a bit more regularly. I've not seen too much buffoonery yet. That's a nice ball. Oh, unlucky. You have it. There isn't a 1.5 mic, is there? My rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a 5, I think, at the moment. I'd probably give it a 5. Are you... what? So you're saying the... Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, gold, yeah. Penalty, ref. Oh, is it the post? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Magic. Great tackle, that. Now, that was one of... So, in... I mean, well, I don't know whether anybody else had that, but generally you could tell when a goal was going to be scored, because if you did a tackle and it bounced off to the opposition player, more often than not, it was a goal! Nice! Come on! Morgan Gibbs White this time. 2-0. Come on, lads. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some substitutions at half-time because, as Magic has just said, my team's absolutely shattered. My bad, it was 1.25, 1.75 was a bit too fast. Yeah, everybody's saying there should be a 1.5. You know, all of the younger content creators are saying there should be a 1.5. I don't know when I'm finding 1.25 a bit quick for me, but then I've got to bear in mind that I'm live streaming or I'm creating content and people watching it are probably going to get a bit bored if it's a bit too slow. Right, okay, so we're going to be pleased, I think. It's the same as FM24. Never go delighted at half time. It don't work. Midler, good stream. Everyone in has fallen asleep. Have I sent them all to sleep, Midler? Right, okay, thanks, Midler. Thanks for coming in, mate. Okay. Right, okay. We do need to make some changes here because it's not looking... Oh, right, hold on. Now, so here is, for me, is a problem because I can't see what my players are, the health of them or anything, can I? How can I see that? I raged quite early due to the lag and the controls being unresponsive. Watching this, think I might give it another chance. Well, I'm glad it's helped you out, Foggy. I'm really glad, because I played it for 3 hours today. I had a bit of a break, I had a bit of a kip, to be honest, and then I've come back on, and I'm finding it playing better now than it did this afternoon. So there are some buttons that are not working. And the game seemed quite laggy this afternoon, but tonight it's not seemed too bad, to be quite honest. Shall we change? Shall we change? Right, we're going to bring Zinchenko on. The problem is I can't see the health of my players here. How do I see that? Hiya, Trev. Long time no see, mate. Yeah, it's going all right. It's going all right, yeah. 1,787 views tonight. We smashed all records. Although if I can't smash them tonight, I never will do, will I really? Right, we need. Who can we play? See, but I can't tell what Bolly's. See, there's some niggling things in it, but yeah, Magic. Yeah. There are things that need changing, but I'm willing to give them some time to change it, because, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm willing to be quite accommodating. And for I've been a hole in my pocket, but happy to spend time watching your good self. Thanks very much, Chris. Well, I mean, the thing about Football Manager is the game never ends, does it? So I was going to say to you there, you know, keep your money in your pocket for a few weeks until, and that might still be good advice. Keep your money in your pocket for a few weeks. Let them patch it a few times, because I don't want you buying the game and then playing it and being really brassed off because, you know, you can't find things, the buttons are not working and stuff like that. I have to look at either in position or out of position to see health. Well, I'm in position. You see, right, okay. So I've got selected there in possession, but it's showing me both. I'm frightened of pressing a button in case it crashes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, that's... I didn't do the in possession thing, the out of possession thing, did I? McAtee up there. Yeah, that's true, Foggy. But then, you know, it's not cheap, is it really? Yeah, I get what you... Well, I get what you're saying, Trev. But I am in possession there. So I've got that selected in possession. But it's actually showing me both. So is that a glitch? Does that need fixing? It looks like it might do. Right, I need to change. I'm going to play Morato, I think. At wing. He can't really play there, but I need to give some players a bit of a rest. And let's bring a central defender on for... I don't really know what I'm doing here because I'm not really au fait with Notts Forest team. It's much easier to move players about on the tactics screen. You have to click it again. Peter, yeah, I am. Hey, Peter, thumbs up, mate. Thumbs up. I see you're a Manchester City fan. You're very welcome in here. I'm playing on PS5. You playing on Xbox keeps jumping and kicking me out. Probably a glitch then, yeah. I mean, I don't really, the stream's going very well at the moment. I had 2 crashes this afternoon. I don't want to crash on stream, so I'm not going to click any buttons as yet. I'll have a further look at this tomorrow, but okay, right. You see that there is a glitch. So can you see the bottom corner there? So I've got close, radial wheel, and where I need to continue, it's so that's a bit of a glitch. But I can do that. Right, okay, second half. Up the villa. Up the villa, Chris. That's a bit cheeky. You can't be coming in my streams and doing things like that. Not having that at all. Up the villa. Yeah, bloody up the villa. I'm not kidding. Your defence played the best game of their life against us and against Liverpool. What a gang of buffoons. Frustrating or what? Whoa, over the top. Hiya, Diogo. Yeah, it's there's quite a few buttons that are not working. The overlays. I've just shown a little overlay there that was overlaid when it shouldn't be. But as far as the game goes, it seems to be pretty smooth at the moment. Pretty smooth. I'm kind of wondering, whether it's got something to do with the speed that you play. I mean, somebody might have said that tonight. I might be being a complete buffoon here, but I'm wondering, because when I was playing it this afternoon, I had it set at a bit of a higher speed and it didn't seem to be able to cope with it. The slower you play it, the smoother it is. That's just occurred to me, that. Ooh, that was going in, wasn't it? See, like, I mean, Trev there, he's playing on Xbox, hasn't had any crashes yet. When I'm like at my matches. What speed are you playing it on, Trev? Are you playing it 125 or 175? Go on. Oh, my God. We're peppering their goal. That's 2 that should have gone in. The keeper's having a blinder. Come on, third time lucky here. Go, go. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, well, I know, Diogo. Sometimes I do talk some sense. Some people on here would probably say otherwise, but I do talk some sense. It's just occurred to me that maybe it is the speed that it can't cope with. I don't know. They'll all get fixed, these bugs. I've got full confidence in Sports Interactive. The more I'm playing it, the more I feel like they're actually doing the best and they've done a half decent job. FM27 will undoubtedly be a much, much better game. And this might be when it gets patched. Has that squad thing always been there? Or have I... Can we reduce that again, please? That's another thing that's bugging me. I keep reducing it. It keeps coming back again. Unless it does that on purpose to give you a view of your player's health. They've hit the post now. Whoa, bit. Steady on. Has anybody else? You won't have, Jacob. I've turned them all off. Yeah, the more I watch it, Yonder Boy, the more I watch it, the more I am liking the animations. Yeah, Jacob, I've turned all of the sounds off. I didn't like the sounds they were doing my head in this afternoon. It was like having like white noise in the background, and it did my head in. So I turned it all. Although I did have trouble with that actually, but I got there eventually. When I do my Monday, Wednesday, Friday main save, I'll be putting my own sound effects in. So anybody watching, I mean, it might be Sheffield Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. I don't know, but. when I produce the main save that goes up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will be putting my own sound effects in. I make all my own sound effects and then put them into the editing software. Oh, what? Did that go in? My God. Show us that one again. That was a cracking goal. This is nice, this. Watch this. Slides it across, and Morgan Gibbs-White absolutely wellies it. He wellied it so hard, I didn't even see that. I saw it coming out, I didn't see it go in. 3-0, lovely jubbly. All right, Jacob. Game has no sound in the menus. I can't come on after playing FM26. Middleton, do you know the best advanced setup, or do you just play casually? No, I have a live stream running. So in FM24, my live stream was Bayer Leverkusen. I think I started with Groningen, Bayer Leverkusen, and then in my main save, I was managing Atletico Madrid. So no, I don't play casually. I play too much if I'm honest. Did we address the team? Did we? We didn't. Hold on a minute. Delighted. Oh, we didn't get a trophy lift. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping for a trophy lift there. Right, okay, so Jacob, Chris, South American style commentary on a goal would be neat. Well, I used to do it on FM24. I'm going to try and up my game this time to have lots of little, like, snippets of, like, oohs and ahs and ooh. I'm going to try and do all of that if I can. It's a lot of work, but I love doing it. I really enjoy doing it. Jacob, so no sound in the menus. So I'm guessing then you've been up here and you've gone to settings and then go to preferences and do accessibility and then do match. And in there, you should be able to do your sounds. Match sounds, music. As you can see, I've got them all unticked. So I'm guessing you've done that. Trophy lift, how far have you get? It was a pre-season competition, Trev. I was in a competition, and that was the final. I won it. No trophy lift. What's that all about? Oh, come on, the Gobby Gaffer loves a trophy lift. I know it's pre-season, but why can't we have a trophy lift? Okay, Jacob. So is that answering any of your questions, or am I just preaching to the converted? Yonder boys, 2 game crashes in 30 minutes. I think it will get better. It will get better. I think we just need to stick with it and 2,031 views. 2,031 views. 2.5 hours I've been on now. So what time will that'll be? It'll be 10 o'clock now, will it? 10 o'clock? I can tell. Come on, Gobby, sort yourself out. Yeah, it's 5 past. Right, I think we might call it a day there. Before my game crashes. I don't want my game to crash. Yeah, if anybody is in the stream, if they've bobbed their head round the corner, then I'm the Gobby Gaffer. I play the console version of Football Manager. It is the brand new game. It's FM26. I'm playing on a PS5, and yeah, there are a few glitches in the game. On the whole, I'm quite liking it at the moment. I need to get my head around the staffing and recruitment. I'll go off and do that tomorrow. I've not settled on any teams yet. This is just a trial. I think Trev was asking me there. Did Trev say who you're managing? You went with Arsenal to get to grips with it. Yeah, so I got the game today, Trev. I played Manchester City this afternoon for a few hours, and I played Notts Forest tonight just for a few hours while I get to grips. These are not my final teams. I don't know who I'm playing yet. The thought process at the moment is Newcastle Women's in the live stream and Sheffield Wednesday on my main save. But what I might do tomorrow is I might manage a women's team tomorrow, because one or two people have been saying it's very difficult. Transfer values are very low and blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, that mirrors real life, but while I get to grips with the game, it might not be the best thing to do. I'm not sure. Can't wait for the tutorial videos. Me as well, JR. I'm going to be watching my own tutorial videos, I think, to learn how to play the game. Finally, a creator older than me. God, he's good. Subbed. Yeah. Oh, my God. Well, I did ask before, Llama. I asked for, like, have a quick guess. Guess how old I am. And people were saying like 42, 55. I'm 72. I'm 73 in 4 weeks' time. But I tell you, a great game to play if none of you have played it. Hogwarts. My God. I mean, I'm tempted to say it's the best game I've ever played, but it's never ending. The game's huge. When you think you've done everything, another area opens up. The modelling is just off the scale. Beautiful. What a game Hogwarts is. Absolutely stunning game. I can really recommend it. And I'm absolutely addicted to it at the moment. God bless you. Love it. Jamie's asking, unsure whether to buy the console edition. Is it any good? I would, you don't look a day over 30. You're my friend, Chris. You're definitely my friend. You can come again if you want. If I were you, I mean, it depends what your patience levels are like. So, how much is this for PS5? Hold on a minute. Right. Well, I paid $44.95, I think, for it. I actually got it from Smythe's Games. So, yeah, I went and picked it up this morning. Yeah, it depends what your patience levels are like, Jamie. If you've got good patience levels and you're willing to accept at the moment that some buttons are not working, it's a bit glitchy, whatever, until they patch it up, then fine. Because the earlier you get it, the more chance you've got of learning how to play it. Because there's a lot of stuff to learn. So, but if your patience levels are not great, I would leave it a few weeks if I were you. Is the PS5 buggy? Decwan asks. It was this afternoon. Gavin's saying played Hogwarts yesterday, was glued to it. What a great game, Gavin. I am loving it. Is the PS5 buggy? It was a bit this afternoon. It was very laggy. But the more I'm thinking about it now, I think it's related to the game speed. So I'm playing it either on speed 1 or 1.25, and it seems a lot better on that. So, but yeah, it is a bit buggy. There's certain things that don't work, and certain things that need sorting out. But you know, it's instead of buying a new laptop just for one game. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you use your laptop for, James, doesn't it? Really, and if you're using your laptop for other things, I mean, I like the PS. I mean, I've played so many games on the PS5, and they're so good. The Assassin's Creed series, absolute Mafia, brilliant game. Horizon, absolutely fantastic. There's some great games on PS5, but the modelling on Hogwarts is. you're like, you'll get a cave that you can go in, and you have to maybe solve a puzzle to get in there. You get in and you go in, and there's one chest in there, and the modelling for it is just like off the scale. And you've coded all of this for one chest, and even then you open the chest and it's a piece of gear that's worse than what you've got on. It's bonkers. It's a brilliant, brilliant game. You think the text is small? I don't know. I'm not sure. And once again, I don't know whether it's PC only or whether it's PS5 as well. I think I am going to give this a save here, actually. Let's save the game. And I might play on a little bit more with that tomorrow and just see how it goes. What's this? Render made an offer to law, not for instance. Who is he? 27-year-old striker. He's the striker I'm playing with, isn't he? Yeah, he's starting for me. No. Nope. No thanks. Right, so I've given that a save, haven't I? Oh, you mean in-game for the players? Yeah. I mean, that was one of the complaints very early on, wasn't it, in the alpha and the beta, that the PC players were saying that the text is very small. I've not had a problem with it, to be honest. Well, yeah, Declan, yeah, definitely. Yeah, hopefully it's for... Because... that's what I'm wanting to... PC console. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it will be for for a console as well, because at the end of the day, they need to keep the console players happy as well, don't they? Particularly seeing as, you know, the disappointing thing is we got no information about the console till like the day before, so we're all a little bit brassed off anyway, aren't we? And then obviously we get the game and it's a bit buggy and stuff. But, I mean, I, for one, I'm willing to give them a bit of time to get it right. You know, it's not going to be, it's not going to be a perfect game straight out of the box. Because it's a new generation of Football Manager. You know, we have to forget what's gone before. This is the way forward now. It's not going to be perfect, is it? They're going to need to patch it and stuff. I didn't get an answer there from who. Let me just have a quick look on the. Oh, using the. Hold on a minute. No. Stop doing that. Stop. Who was it? Jacob. Jacob was saying about the sound. I didn't get an answer to that one. Steve. Yeah, we're just discussing that, Steve. We're all hoping it's going to be. What would I give it out of 10 so far? About half an hour ago, I said a 5. I'm kind of maybe going to a 5.5, 6 now. The more I play it, the more I like it. But I've not got to grips with recruitment yet. So somebody was saying before that they'd put a bid in for a player, click the button, and nothing happened. So, I mean, that might be another area. So Chris is saying there that his understanding is that it will be updated. I've not had a problem with the text size, really. It's been okay for me. It's been okay for me. Okay, 2,226 views. I thought and hoped that I might get some, because my FM24 live streams, at the end of a 3-hour stream, I was hitting about 60 views. And I did think, you know, it would improve tonight. I never dreamt it would get that much. Anthony is watching from Dallas. Okay, nice, Anthony. Watching from Dallas. So I've had Turkey tonight. Who have I had tonight? Turkey, Dallas. Howdy, Anthony. Chris says. The stream I recommend, by the way. Maybe you be glad to know. That's good to know, that, Llama. It's good to know. Yeah, most people don't give you that information. It's really important information, that. I mean, in fact, Keeney's saying Cork. My God, here we go. So, is everybody going to say where they're from now? Game seems mid. East London, Chris. Sweden, Mister. My word, we've got a bit cosmopolitan here, haven't we? This is very, very nice indeed. This, I'm loving it. Yeah, there's been one or two watching from Germany, Steve. Right, okay. But there's been one or two tonight have come in, and it's come up, in like a foreign language, and unfortunately, I only speak English. Yonder boy, Walsall, West Midlands. Will they fix in-game edit for this on PC because it don't work? I'm sure they'll fix everything. I am Hola from Spain. Hola as well. To you, Worcestershire, Daniel. Nice. Portugal. Oh, I'm glad I didn't log off. Bedfordshire. Played it 10 plus hours. I think that was the when the alpha and the beta came out, I think that was a general consensus. It's a brand new game. The UI is completely different. It's going to take a while. It's going to be frustrating and head scratching to begin with, but the more you play it, the more you are going to get into the game. What is the first Championship Manager I played? I'm not sure, actually. I mean, my son, who is 30... What is he, 30? I mean, if he's in the bloody stream, if he's in the chat, he'll go bonkers that I don't know how old he is. He's like, I think he's mid to late 30s now. But he was quite young. I think he was about 10 or 11 when I got Championship Manager. So that was the first one I think I played. Gavin O'Flaherty. Gooner. How do you make substitutes in games? Yeah, I've got Jay. I mean, I must admit, I've got to get to grips with this yet. Yeah. Benfica Ultra. We got the Ultras in. My word. How do you make substitution in games? Well, so this was a problem. So in the game, I had the in possession selected, but I had both views, and in the middle I had a substitutes bar, and I just clicked one and then held it and then dropped it in. X, hold, drop him in. Old ad gamer, Black Country. I'm about your son's age. I started off with Championship Manager 3. I mean, it could have been that one. Lynchy, Newcastle. Cardiff, Wales. Norman Price. My word, we've got a mix of people in here tonight, haven't we? This is brilliant. I love it. It's the internet, amazing. It's brilliant. The internet, brilliant. Right. So far, is the best player to sign Adama Traore. Should look at Kane Ramsey from Charlton. Okay. $2,325 now. I'm kind of sitting here thinking I don't want to log off because all I can see is my view numbers going up. Perth in Scotland. Yeah, I was. So Stevie was saying to manage Kilmarnock, and I've never managed in Scotland before. That was like a Paul Whitehouse sketch from Fast Show. Oh my God, Paul Whitehouse, he's brilliant. I don't know whether any of you watched that Gone Fishing with him and Bob Mortimer. That is so good, so good. Benfica fan. Well, it's you've got a friend in there because we've got the Benfica ultras in as well. I think the matches look so clunky. I don't know whether that is linked to the match speed. I don't know whether. I don't know whether it is linked to match speed. I found this afternoon because the default setting I think was 1.75, and it seemed as though it couldn't keep up. So I dropped it a bit. I mean, I started the tonight stream on ×1, and I mean, granted, it's a bit. I like it. It's a bit slow to watch, but even 1.25 has been playing okay tonight. It's not been too bad at all. I finish work at 12 straight on to start my save. Still haven't decided who. I mean, I haven't yet, Lynchy. I haven't decided. I think it's weird, isn't it? Because like FM 22, 23, 24, because you knew the game was, okay, it was going to be a bit different and they'd updated a few things, but you didn't really have anything to think about. It was just straight into the game, and before you started the playing the game, you had in mind who you were going to play. This one, all my concentration's been on how am I going to get my head around it. It's so different. I mean, actually picking a team has been the last thing in my mind. I mean, it's been great tonight. Notts Forest, I've done all right. Should have won a trophy. Was cheated out of it, but that's what it is, you know. But it's been all right tonight. It's been okay. It is glitchy. There's certain things that are glitchy, but it's to be expected. Oh, what a surprise, Gretex! What a surprise! You're doing Benfica. Well, you would do, wouldn't you, if you're a Benfica ultra? No, it's not, Lynchy. No, it's not. No. In fact, it's. I mean, I'm going to play it quite a bit tomorrow again and get to learn the game a bit more. I mean, there will be another live stream on Friday. I don't even know whether to do another live stream before then. I'm not sure really, because if we get a patch, then it might be worth doing another one. Gaffer put in a shift. I always do my first saves with my club. You see there. You see, I don't, because my team is Manchester City, and I did play Manchester City this afternoon just because I knew the players and learning the game. But I don't normally manage Manchester City. I've never managed Manchester City. I don't. I like. I mean, I've got to be careful what I say here, but I like a bit of a challenge. So I like to start in the lower leagues and work my way through. But to start in the lower leagues with a save, I need to get my head around recruitment, because that's going to be the essence, is it? You know, like starting with Manchester City. Okay, I think they've got a 45 million budget. I might need to sign one player or something. If I started as Sheffield Wednesday, I might need to sell the whole team and redo it. So I need to get my head around recruitment. Trev, a 4-1 loss to Wolves and a 3-0 loss to Spurs. Oh God. Oh, here we go. We're getting a little bit of a beef in the chat. Diogo there. He's a Porto fan and he hopes Benfica loses. even in a video game. I'm the same, Diogo. I don't like to see Liverpool and Manchester United winning, even in a video game. I did say before, so so I don't know what do you call this, like the left hand side? Is that called the D-pad, or I don't know what it's called? But when you're on your, I mean, I won't do it now because I don't want it to happen again. But I pressed the up and down button on there, and all of a sudden I had the Manchester United squad on my screen. I had to go and get some disinfectant and disinfect my screen. I can't be having that. That's not on at all. That is not on. Who is better at FM, you or your son? My son's not really into football. Well, it's going to be me, isn't it? Because he doesn't really play it. My grandsons they're 11 in a couple of weeks. They play in a team of their own, and they're very, very good players, both of them. So I'm hoping when they get a little bit older, they might get into Football Manager. When I was playing FM24, my grandson came and looked over my shoulder, and he was like, "What is this that you play?" Because they play FIFA, you see. And he looked, "What's this you're playing, Grandad? This looks really old-fashioned." And it's like, well, you know, I am a bit old-fashioned. Wouldn't mind my own team because it's too easy and overpowered. But if I did feel it's still players, I don't like if they're world class. Well, see, MA, you've been able to say something there that I can't say as a Manchester City fan. So that's the reason I don't, let's say, just don't care for. Really, yeah. Yeah, I like doing. I mean, there's people in the chat who will tell you I like doing things a little bit differently. I did make a statement that because I don't really like playing with wingers. I'm not a big wingers fan, and I did make a statement saying going forward I'm always going to play with wingers because Football Manager seems to like that. But having played a 4-2-2-2 tonight and worked an absolute treat, as soon as I put two up top and brought McAtee in, because I love McAtee, as soon as I brought them in, we started scoring goals. Chris Wood brought him on. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, me all the time, Trev, all the time. Who at Sports Interactive thought it was a good idea to have triangle to continue? What computer game ever uses triangle to continue? None. It's bonkers. Why don't you like chicken wings? I don't know. I like to do things a bit differently because, you know, like everybody plays like a 4-2-3-1. I like to do things a bit differently. In fact, so towards the end of playing FM24, I'm not sure. I think it was Stevie who said to me, because I can't remember what formation was playing, but I was losing a game 2-0, and he said, "You need to do something here. Just do one of your bonkers things. Just try it because you need to do something. You're losing 2-0." And I do like to be a little bit different. So if you come in again, don't be surprised if I'm playing a bonkers 4-2-2-2 because I just like to do things a bit differently. I don't like to be, normal. I mean, you talk to my grandkids, they'll tell you I ain't normal. Yeah, that the right trigger is a bit of an issue. So Greg says he's playing always play a 4-4-2. I mean, I don't know how it'll be in FM26. I generally play a gegenpress. And more often than not will play a gegenpress, but I do like to switch the formation up and do something a bit weird. $2,483 views now, and we've got people in from all over the world. Oh, Lynchy there, I've just noticed that one. Good luck selling the Sheffield Wednesday team and redoing it. They have a transfer embargo. Sell the whole Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. I think we've got a bit of beef going on in the chat here. I think we've got a bit of beef going on. I like counter-attacking direct. I've never had any success with that, MA. Never had any success with it. Llama, I heard you play without fullbacks too and no one is watching. Who have you been speaking to, Llama? Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Yeah. I might be gobby. I'm not perfect. Yeah, sometimes I put my fullback in goal and don't notice. I like controlling the midfield. Don't we all? We've got the Porto Ultras versus Benfica Ultras beefing in the chat. Is this equal to PC now? Retro Ben, from what I can gather, I watched Work the Space, a little bit of Work the Space before, and he was doing a live stream, and he loaded the PC, the console version up, and from what I can gather, he said there are a few changes, but not a lot, not as many as there were in FM24. All just fun. Yeah, it's all just fun, but you've gone into your own language, haven't you? So we can't see what you're saying. No beef. Oh, I prefer Porto over Benfica too. I quite enjoyed managing over in Portugal. I quite definitely not beefing. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, it's but it is a challenge, kind of, because I've managed in so many countries and so many teams. It's a challenge to find a team to manage now that and a country to manage in. The hardest one I think I've found was in Spain. Atletico Madrid, trying to overhaul Real Madrid. It's an absolute nightmare. Thanks for that, Retro Ben. Thanks very much for that. Yeah, I try to do my best. Benfica's definitely bigger than Porto. Hey, oh, King 69's in now. Careful, King 69. We've got the Ultras in, so you have to be a bit careful. You might be treading on somebody's toes. If anybody is, I mean, I'm gonna be logging off soon, but if anybody has come into the stream a bit late, Bob there round the corner. This channel plays the console version of Football Manager. Obviously tonight we're trying out FM26. This is not my team. I'm managing Notts Forest tonight. This is not going to be the save going forward. We're just trying it out and see. You know, there's been lots of people in tonight, and we've been able to watch the match day stuff, and I've answered one or two questions as best I can. But yeah, we're playing the console version of FM26, and going forward, hopefully there will be some tutorials on this channel. If you're a brand new player, then you know, look out for those coming up. I don't think they'll be as quickly as usual, because I do need to get my head around the game. But if you could give me a sub, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, then that would be great while you're here. More around my age streaming king. Yeah, I mean, it's you're 6 hours behind, right? Okay then. But Benfica has more trophies, more fans, and there's a history of corruption, but that's in the past. Oh, Gordon Bennett. It is, yeah, Greta. See, it is definitely going to get better. I kind of feel like anybody who has asked for a refund, they've jumped the gun a little bit because, you know, okay, I've said it before this, but it's kind of a brand new game and a brand new engine. It's going to be a bit buggy, but you know, I mean, I've enjoyed it tonight. I mean, it's been great chat, and you know, we've had some great comments in there. It's been fantastic. I've absolutely loved it. I mean, what's not to love? 2,545 views. That's absolutely brilliant. But at the same time, I've quite enjoyed the game as well. The dropping the speed down on the match engine, it runs a lot smoother. Well, we won a trophy and didn't get a trophy lift. I will give that up eventually. I'm not bitter or anything, but I did win a trophy and didn't get a trophy lift. I mean, it was pre-season. Maybe they're not doing... I suppose that's the thing, isn't it, really? You're only going to get a trophy lift for an established trophy. This was one of those pre-season made-up trophy things. Yeah, maybe I was expecting a bit much to get a trophy lift. Smash the likes up, chap. Yeah, I've left my baseball cap in the other room. If I'd had my baseball cap, I could have put it on backwards and I could have said, come on, people, smash the likes up. But without my baseball cap, I can't do it because it looks a bit weird, you know, somebody of my age saying smash the likes up. Yeah, Mourinho's a weird one, isn't he? He's, I mean, there was a spell where, you know, he was amazing and then he's not been great, has he, recently? Llama, sorry, been chatting nonsense and didn't even like the stream. You know, I do that all the time. I watch so many. I watch YouTube all the time, and I watch unless they say, please give this video a like, I'm like, oh, of course, yeah. So I'm asking people to do stuff that even I forget to do. It's easily done. It really is easily done. Particularly if you're in a stream or you're watching a video that you're really engrossed in and you do forget to do the subscribing and the liking and all of that. Yeah, I think Portuguese football is underrated. Definitely. Definitely. Right, well, I think I am going to call it there. Just over 3 hours. So it's going to be, what's that? It's going to be about half... Is it going to be about 10:30 now? Yeah, 10:30. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. So watch out on the community post thingamajig for when I'm going to be on again. It certainly won't be tomorrow night because Manchester City playing in the Champions League. So it won't be tomorrow night, but I might possibly come on, I don't know, Thursday night and Friday. I don't know what to do yet. I'm not sure because I need to get to learn to play the game better, and before I start doing, I mean the live stream, I suppose I could actually settle on the team. I might play some women's football tomorrow and see how that goes. But yeah. Okay, I think I am... yeah, thanks for that, MA. Thanks for it. Well, thanks to everybody, actually. I mean, there's people being in tonight that I've never seen before, never spoke to before. But you've all been brilliant tonight. But my one worry about doing this tonight, and I was quite nervous about it, you know, like going back a few weeks. I thought, if I'm going to make a buffoon of myself on the live stream, are we going to get some, like, you know... but everybody's been fantastic. It's been a great stream. Everybody who's been in the chat has been fantastic. I mean, a round of applause for everybody who's been in the live stream tonight and in the chat, because you've all been fantastic. And long may that continue, because I know some YouTubers do get some trolls and get some stick and whatever. But tonight has been fantastic. And like I say, round of applause for you all. It's been absolutely brilliant. Okay, thanks, Trevor, and thanks for coming in, mate. Nice to see you again. So I am going to end it there. Watch out on the community post thingamajig, because I may well post on there. I might do another. I mean, it's 2,628 views. You know, if I can even get half of that on another one, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, thanks for that, Gretix, because it's you sometimes you know when you sat here chatting to a microphone, you kind of do need a bit of feedback. You know, you need people coming in saying you're absolutely crap tonight, or I've really enjoyed it. You need some feedback, you know. So it's been great. All right, thanks very much to everybody, and thanks, JR. Thanks very much, mate. And like I say, watch out the community post. Once I've got my head around it a bit more, I may well do another live stream this week. More than likely we'll do one on Friday anyway, but we'll see how it goes. See if I can. Thanks for that, King69. Thanks very much. Okay, that's it. I'm going to end the stream, and 3 hours and 11 minutes. Llama, absolutely crap tonight. Fantastic. Love it, Llama. Fantastic. Right, okay. I shall see you very shortly.